What's going on, guys? Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. How we doing? Wanted to do just a little fun video. We're already closed, and wanted to talk to you guys about some fake cards that are out there. See, I got over the years, I get so many fake Pokemon examples. So I got a couple bags full worth of fakes that I get in, and tell people, hey, I can't buy these, but can I hold on to these just to use as examples to show people what they look like? And most of the time, they don't know that they're fake anyways. So they're just like, okay, yeah, whatever. So just going to show you guys. I got the camera super zoomed in just so you guys can see the details. We're just going to go over and look at some real cards, look at fakes, good, bad, and just plain ugly fakes out there that are floating around that you may encounter. And just, when you buy maybe collections from some people, or you'll see a dude selling Pokemon cards in like a peddler's mall or something, in like big banana crates full of Pokemon card packs. Yeah, more than likely those aren't real. So, if it's too good to be true, that's the rule that you should follow for that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's just look at them. I got a couple examples of these out here, just to kind of start off with. These are fairly recent fakes. So this is from Evolutions, the Charizard, right? Couple things right away. I got a regular, normal, strong energy that we can kind of use to compare. Colors and everything don't look terrible, honestly. Obviously, this card is supposed to be foil or reverse if it's from the set. So yeah, that's major red flags. But the easiest way to look at Pokemon cards and do a little quick search whether or not they're real or fake is actually to flip them over. Because people that fake these cards, they spend a lot of time on the front. They painstakingly type stuff out and try to translate it pretty well and all that, but they never spend enough time on the back, mostly. There are some good fakes out there that do have really good backs on them, but we'll just go over and show you guys what we're looking at and what to look for on a fake card. So let's just put these and the Charizard side by side. The fake back on here is really not bad. Let me try to center it up here so you guys can see and get a little screwdriver trying to show you what I'm talking about. I thought I was the only person in the world that picked a spot that was unique to look at when looking at a card back, but Clay over at Cardboard Empire, a new YouTube channel from another store owner and retailer, check him out if you guys haven't. He's really good, and he had a video about fakes a couple days ago now, and he was looking at the same spot. He's picked the same spot that I picked to look at when looking at fake cards. And it's right here. Right under the O. There's this little, kind of like a dice pattern of 4 little dots. And kind of like this little transitioning area right here. This area right here is always really, really either washed out or blurry on this fake. To see how prominent those little white dots are. And kind of like the color variations right there. Compared to the fake, they're not as defined. They're kind of just washed out. That right there is what I'm looking at when I look for card backs to be authentic or not. This one is really nice and pronounced. Those are really washed out. The colors in general is really washed out. The borders are not that strong blue. It kind of blurs all together with the rest of the blue that's in the card. So, yeah. That's always a good thing to look at right away and to look at when you're looking at fake cards. Also, the cards that I've seen, I've never seen any other card company get the gloss and shine to cards, and this is a pretty common little trick when looking at any trading cards. The type of shine that this has, see how it's kind of like a muted shine to it. Look at the shine on this one. Look how harsh that is comparatively. It's it almost hurts your eyes. It's a shine, but it's very muted on the real card versus this fake. So you kind of look at, see how it's it's just not as a pure shine to it as this other one. So shininess is pretty common and a good way to look at fakes. Just you can also feel it. Pokemon cards do have a texture to them. When you look at the surface of a card. Let me see if it'll zoom in good enough to show you guys. And if I can get it to the light. See how it's just got across the surface, it just has little ridges, and where the cardstock absorbs, the print and stuff. It just, it has texturing to it. Very subtle. But on a fake card, they're normally way smoother and don't have that same kind of texture. Or they'll be so harsh where it's really, really bumpy. See, this is almost like, this is like if a Pokemon card got like water damage. That's how like the texture and feel to this is. If you guys know what I'm talking about with that. It's just, see how it just looks like it's really more bumpy than it should be? Compared to the other one here. Let's see if I can kind of get it. Yeah, there you go. Like that. So yeah. Backs are always good to look at, just because, like I said, they don't spend as much time on the backs as they do the front. But just in general, I could have pulled a Charizard. I didn't know I had a Charizard in here for example, but you can just see the text is so blurry. It's really really hard to see comparatively. Pokemon is going to always have like really strong, sharp corners and edges to their text. It's going to be always really legible and readable, even like through here. It's so harsh typeface to it that you can hardly read it at like that kind of angle and magnification to it. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Ooh, other way. Nope, that's as good as it gets. Yeah, it's just super. It's just not. It doesn't stand out well. The oranges and the reds kind of all wash and blur together. It's just not a good example of a good looking card. Whereas on that card, see how like the text looks blurry even on the camera compared to like the actual card, how legible it is. It's just has to do with how they duplicate these cards, and the font and the, I guess, whatever maybe program that they use just isn't as defined. The printers that these use are so many leagues below what an actual like high capacity professional printer that they would use for these cards. It's really like night and day when you put them side by side like this. But of course, when you are looking through a binder or whatever, maybe buying a card just single, it can be hard to tell sometimes. Particularly, there's an era of cards that people really struggle with, whether or not they're authentic and real, and it's normally XY era stuff that can look fake. So I have this card here. That Groudon is real. Let me find this Hoopa. This Hoopa is fake. I'm trying to try to get it away without the camera being there. It's not bad. Like this Hoopa is not a bad looking fake. Something that is important about regular Pokemon cards, and sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. Pokemon has rules that they follow with their foiling. For this Groudon, for a good example here, see how his eye is holofoil, but none of the Pokemon is. Pokemon has like a rule that unless it's a shiny Pokemon, there will be no shininess or holo to the Pokemon itself, other than like see how it has like little slashes around the movement effects on the claws. They'll do stuff like that, but on the Pokemon itself, it'll never have a holo effect. Let me see if they follow the rule here. See the eyes and the teeth are really hollow on that. Same thing. Again, this is a really awesome fake. Really good. Kind of scary when you look through a binder. If that was in like a sleeve, in a binder in a sleeve, that'd be very, very difficult to pick out. Even the text along the top is pretty good. But then, like I said, if you flip it over, and it's always night and day of a difference. Let me zoom back out a little bit, see if you guys can pick this up a little better. Super dark, super washed out compared to the other original card. And again, this is an era of cards that people don't tend to like and have trouble with fakes, because this kind of looks like a fake card compared to like a modern card. It just looks faker. And of course, full arts now have texturing. This is one from X and Y era as well. Charizard EX. This is a real card. But a lot of people get confused, and when they look at these, thinking that they're fake. But yeah, put these side by side. I mean, it's super close. This is a very, very good fake on the right. But again, back always tells the story. How blurry and muted. Again, we go to the dots. You can still see them. But it's just, they're so muted and so not as defined right here. yeah. I think you get the point. We can move on to something else. But yeah, X and Y EXs, a lot of people think they're fake, but most of the time they are. They're an actual good card. But like I said, obviously there's really good fakes out there that can trick you like this Hoopa. Sometimes fakes are super funny. They have like little mistakes. Like here's a Pikachu EX. Of course, that's supposed to be hollow. But again, this is an X and Y era hollow. EXs. There's no EXs that are ever printed without a hollow effect on it. So, and of course the back, same thing. Super weird, washed out, like water logged coloring on that. Just Pokemon would never print this card to this quality. Like, as blurry as that is, as hard that is to read. Again, we compare it to like the Strong Energy that has easily readable text on it. They would just never. Pokemon would never put this out because Pokemon are very much like perfectionists. They love having good looking stuff, and any of the stuff like this would never fly with them. It's too washed out and too hard to read. But yeah, people love to like send little fake cards. That's not a sticker. That's on the card. Don't know why it's printed there. Don't know why they would put that on this card. This Plasma Grunt again, super bad back on that. Just not even close. So that was kind of funny. Look at this Zygarde here. Sometimes the EX cards and sometimes these fakes, they looking alright. Like you can actually like tell like more definition on these because the foiling is not as high quality. So sometimes they look alright. That's Hoopa, that's fake. But so that's kind of a cool. I think this Pokemon Ranger. It's supposed to be hollow, obviously, right? It never was printed in on hollow. It's an Ampharos EX full art. Again, it's just the shine. The shine on this card is so harsh and bright. It's really funny. I'm gonna get the Groudon back out so you guys can kind of compare the shine to these. Look how super shiny. If I can just put it in the light. Look at how harsh that is compared to even like the regular. It's kind of an unreal. If you move it left or right, it's easier in person to tell. But yeah, so Ampharos, we got a Pokemon catcher with the peace sign on it again. Again, I don't know what that means. I don't know if these go together. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing. I don't know. Oh, here's a good example of what I was talking about. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool looking. Like on the actual Gardevoir card, you never see like the background of it. So that's like just a cool thing to see. Same like this Mega Alakazam. How cool that looks in non-foil. It's just... And here's they tried to do a Mega Mewtwo again. Kind of looking all right. You know, I have people or parents bring kids in and they look at these cards and they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna have them, let them have them because they look cool and he doesn't care what they look like. They look like real cards, and I go, oh yeah, that's fair. Here's another example of a full art. Kind of a different like text on this one, where the Caesar is really hard to read, super blurry through here. Font is illegible. Like this is a very high quality camera, and this is not being picked up at all. This shows you how truly blurry it is. A couple more here. Just want to show you guys again, just like cool little examples of fake cards. This Astro Ninja is a fake. Again, super shiny on the back. Again, trying to compare it to a Groudon. Just the text is a dead giveaway when you compare them. And again, that's just the quality of the printers that they use. Were just not up to the professional industrial quality. Here's a Shaman EX. Here we go. It's a little bit smaller for some reason, for whatever reason. It's just a smaller cut of a card. But again, see how it's full on everything on that Shaman? This is a shiny Shaman. This might be a shiny Shaman. Is it supposed to be shiny? Because he's green. Is that... Somebody in the comments tell me if that Shaman's supposed to be shiny, because he has shines on him. Maybe they made a shiny EX for this fake cards, and I just don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly and dumb. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Getting the GX era stuff. They're stepping their game up a little bit. Maybe not. It's just, the centering's terrible. Again, just the colors are super muted to what they should be. You can see where it should be textured and it's not, because this is Sword and Shield. So they should be textured now. The back, super washed out. Almost like grayed out everywhere. Let me get another GX. Greninja GX. Again, that's not a bad fake. I mean, really. If you had to just look at that, it's not bad, really. But super dark back. Again, if I was looking through like a handful of like bulk and I knew that there was some fakes out there, I would literally just, instead of looking at the front, I'd just turn them over and look at them this way and just be like, yep, there's fake, there's fake. I can sort it out faster because sometimes the fronts don't look terrible. Leafeon GX, a couple more golems, Palkia. None of these had like the really weird like kind of like super like a rainbow shine that card has. Kind of weird. None of these have like the really weird like fake like weird like little text mistakes and things. These are actually pretty good. I think these are actually probably like high quality scans of cards, and then they just print them out on a higher level printer. But it's just super shiny. The Mega Charizard in this from these sets in this era, they can be hard to tell if they're real or not. There are tons of fakes of these cards out there, and they look. Some of them look better than this one. This is a bad example of a fake of a Mega Charizard, but very common to see these cards faked. Again, just so shiny. Again, Pokemon should not have the shine to it. Sagron just like looking like he's part of the background. Charizard promo. These are all fakes. All fake. Pikachu EX fake. The break that should have shine on it is not at all. Gengar. Super shiny Gengar. Again, that text is just so bad. So bad. Kakuna? What's up? Somebody went through the trouble to make a reverse Evolutions Kakuna. Mega Blastoise. Mega Charizard. Again, like I said, this is a secret, the secret rare. Because it has the gold on it. But it's not, it's 108 of 111, so they didn't even put it correctly in the set. It should be the secret because it has the gold on it, but it's not. Some couple more trainers and things. These are all, like I said, fakes. Fakes. Skyla fake. But yeah, guys, I did want to show you guys this. What's this? Undaunted, I believe, maybe. This Caesar Prime. Really, if it's made of the era, like this is a really good fake. Not bad. The foiling on it is accurate. The coloring is accurate. The eye glint being the only shiny part of the Pokemon is accurate. Again, it's for a fake. This is not bad for the day. But again, the back is. Remember where I was talking about the dots? You can't even see the dots on this comparatively. Right through here. So again, I like to bust these out whenever people come in, just and have fake stuff. Just kind of give them an example. And like I said, I like to if they'll donate them to me, I take the donations from them. Yeah, I don't have like the little funny, like cute ones, like the Blastoise that has Caterpie on it, or named Caterpie. That's there's some out there. But yeah, guys, just want to do a video of looking through just some fakes, just seeing what's out there, so you can familiarize yourself with what to look for. Again, if you're out buying binder collections off of somebody that has a kid or something like that, things to look for and things to obviously. Like I said, there are decent fakes, and if you were, like I said, if you're in a sleeve, you're flipping through in a binder, you could miss them. So definitely worth familiarizing yourself with. Appreciate you guys watching, like you always do, for liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. And hopefully you got some benefit out of this. Otherwise, we're just looking at fake cards and laughing at them. But thanks, guys. Appreciate you.